Hare Krishna, this is another episode of the daily Bhagavatam mirror. And we are again reading from the 11th canto, today starting at verse number 39 of the 11th canto, chapter 8. Yes, but before, business as usual, transcendental business as usual, Jaya Radha Madhava. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunjabi Hari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunjabi Hari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Yashodanandana, Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodanandana, Jaya Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Yamuna Tiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today again we are reading from the 11th canto, and the Sanskrit goes like Teno Pakritamadaya Sirasa Gramya Sangataha Tyaktva Durasa Sharanang Rajami Tam Adishwaram. Translation: with devotion I accept the great benefit that the Lord has bestowed upon me. Having given up my sinful desires for ordinary sense gratification, I now take shelter of Him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And there is no purport. The next verse, verse 40, Santushta Shradadhat Yetat Yatala Bhena Jivati Vibaram Yamunai Vaham Atmana Ramanena Vai. I am now completely satisfied and I have full faith in the Lord's mercy. Therefore I will maintain myself with whatever comes of its own accord. I shall enjoy life with only the Lord, because He is the real source of love and happiness. And verse 41. The intelligence of the living entity is stolen away by activities of sense gratification, and thus he falls into the dark well of material existence. Within that well, he is then seized by the deadly serpent of time. Who else but the Supreme Personality of Godhead could save the poor living entity from such a hopeless condition? And there is a purport. Pingala, that's the name of that prostitute who acts as a guru here. Pingala stated in a previous verse that even the demigods are unable to give actual happiness to a woman. One may question who has authorized this lady to reject even such exalted personalities as Brahma, Shiva, and the other demigods. The answer given here is that if one actually wants to solve all the problems of life and go back home, back to Godhead, then the only solution is to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. It is well known that the demigods themselves are subject to birth and death. As stated by the Lord Shiva himself, Mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnur eva nasangshayaha. There is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. So again, no, we leave it at that. Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, dear friends, these are again very interesting verses. When we remember the day yesterday and the day before yesterday and the day before yesterday and yesterday, then we can see now that the lamentation of this prostitute is slowly switching into this jubilant, one could say jubilant or very inspiring mood to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As we have explained, there is material lamentation and there is spiritual lamentation. And the symptom of material lamentation is that we become passive regarding spiritual life. We think, oh, it is all useless, we are too fallen, it doesn't matter if I chant Hare Krishna or not, I am anyway too fallen, let me just sleep and eat, and then slowly, that's the trick of Maya, we again engage ourselves in material activities. But spiritual lamentation is that we also lament, oh, I am very fallen, I have wasted my time, I have not chanted properly Hare Krishna, or if at all. And so it is, so then, but then we don't say it is all useless. No, we get a life, as we say in English, get a life, we take responsibility, and we have confidence that the Lord, when we again endeavor to take shelter on him and to engage ourselves in his devotional service, we have this confidence that this will become successful, that the Lord then will accept our service and give us the strength that we can perform devotional service and make progress in our spiritual life and leave behind our material life. So this is what we can see here now, this mood of lamentation, of spiritual lamentation of Pingala has now switched or turned into the enthusiasm to engage in devotional service with confidence. So there are again a couple of questions raised here. One is that it is not only useless to depend on so-called family members and friends in this material world, because they can only help us to a certain degree, but they can never help us crossing the ocean of repeated birth and death. But here it goes a step further. The question is raised now that what is even the use of taking shelter of demigods like Brahma, even Shiva? It is stated here, it is quoted, Shiva is quoted here. He said that Mukti Pradata Sarvesham Vishnur Eva na Sangshayaha. There is no doubt, Shiva says, that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. So even Shiva is saying this. What to speak of other demigods who are quite on a lower position, like Indra or Chandra? They cannot help us crossing the ocean of repeated birth and death. So this experience, one second, I have to take a so this experience also was made by one very powerful demon called Hiranyakashipu. He thought he could approach Lord Brahma and get blessings to become immortal. And with this immortality, his plan was to conquer Lord Vishnu and then take the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then to get the blessings of Lord Brahma, he then performed severe austerities. He didn't drink anything, he didn't eat anything, and he stood on one leg and raised his hands to the top, to the sky, and he remained in that position without moving, which is very, very difficult. We can try this, and I think after 10 minutes, then we have to give up. We cannot anymore hold our balance. So even then, some ants came and they built around the body of Hiranyakashipu, they built an ant hill. And it turned out that after many years, all the flesh was eaten by the ants and transported to the ant queen. So at the end, only the skeleton was inside that anthill. You couldn't even see Hiranyakashipu because he was covered by this anthill, and he was just only consisting of bones. But somehow, by his yogic ability, he could keep his soul within his so-called body, skeleton body. So this austerity turned out to be so severe that the universe, it causes climatic problems within the universe, and the demigods on the upper planetary systems, they felt increasingly uncomfortable. It became hotter and hotter because some heat emanated from the body, from the skeleton body of Hiranyakashipu. And at one point they approached Lord Brahma. Brahma, look, we cannot tolerate this anymore, this situation. There is somewhere on the earthen platform, there is some demon there, and he performs such severe, ferocious austerities that our climate, our cosmic climate, will at one point it will collapse. So then Brahma, he prayed to Lord Vishnu. He is the demigod who is able to approach Lord Vishnu and request for help. So Vishnu said, yes, I will appear in this universe soon. Relax, everything will turn out good, finally good. So then, but you can go down to the earth planet, Lord Brahma, Vishnu says, and then you can try to negotiate with this demon. But I will come later, and don't have any fears. So then Lord Brahma, he came on his swan aeroplane. He came down to that spot where this demon performed his austerities. And that was the time point for which this demon, Hiranyakashipu, has waited for such a long time, for many, many, many hundreds of years, according to earthen time currency. So Lord Brahma, he sprinkled some water from his kamandulu on the skeleton of Hiranyakashipu, and thus then Hiranyakashipu, he got a new body, a very strong, vibrant and beautiful body as demigods have. And he asked, so Hiranyakashipu, you are a demon. What is your desire? What can I do for you? And Hiranyakashipu, he says, I want to become immortal, Lord Brahma. Give me immortality. And Lord Brahma, he was a little bit surprised. You are such a learned demon. Don't you know that I myself, I am not immortal? So how can I bless you with immortality? This is not possible. You have to be yourself immortal to bless another person with immortality. But somehow the demon was covered by ignorance. He could not grasp Lord Brahma's argument. And he just said, oh, Lord Brahma simply doesn't want to give me immortality somehow or other. He wants to reject my request by some bad argumentation. Okay, then I will trick him. If he wants to trick me, I will trick him now. So he asked them, okay, and I want the blessing to not die, not to be killed by any human being, nor by any weapon, nor by any animal. And Lord Brahma gave him that boon. Okay, and I'm not ready yet, Hiranyakashipu said. I also don't want to be killed at night and not at day. Boon granted. So are you finished? No. He wants Hiranyakashipu. He wanted to be 100% sure that from all sides the chance was removed that he became killed, and in this way he become immortal. I want not to be killed inside nor outside of a building. Boon granted. I don't want to be killed. So what? I don't want to be killed on earth nor in the sky. So I don't want to. Have I forgotten anything? If you know, if I have forgotten something, please write it in the comment. So, but I think I have covered many things here now. But still, this Brahma, then later, Hiranyakashipu, this demon, as we find out later in this story, he then became killed by Lord Vishnu. But Lord Vishnu, he kept all these spoons intact. So he did not kill him inside nor outside. He killed him right in the door of the palace. He did not kill him in the night nor in the day. He killed him at dusk, where you cannot really say, is it now day or is it night? And he did not kill him as a human being nor as an animal, but as an incarnation known as Narasimha, half lion, half human. And he did not kill him with weapons. He killed him with his nails, with his fingernails. And these nails, we cannot really say that they are weapons. They belong to our bodies or to the body of the lion. So we cannot really speak of weapons. So, and he did not kill him in the sky, nor did he kill him on the earth. No, he killed him on his lap. And the lap is not really the earth. Hiranyakashipu did not touch the earth while being killed. And he also was not really in the sky. He was on the lap of Narasimhadev. So in this way, this demon had to find out by the school of hard knocks, he had to find out that also no demigod, any demigod, call any demigod, he is not able to grant you the boon of immortality or liberation from the repeated cycle of birth and death. It is only Lord Vishnu who is able to do that. So thank you very much for listening. If there are any comments or questions, I would be happy to answer them or read them. Otherwise, I will upload all these episodes on the YouTube channel called Krishna West in Germany. You can listen to all the episodes from the whole story. So, and you can activate that bell there to get notified automatically. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Hare Krishna.